Hey guys, it's Cece, and today I'm going to be doing a little bit of a DIY video. So we're just going to do a very quick how I did it video, show you if you want to make your own rainbow lamp, because that is what I made for my room. Very simple, very straightforward, but it does add a fun pop of color and it makes my room just a little gayer, which I'm always looking for that design feature. So you do not need that much if you want to make this lamp. Basically, you just need a fillable lamp base. I got mine at Target. They sell lamps that are specifically made so that you can fill them up with stuff. These are also available other places, but I worked at Target, so I bought it from Target. The lampshade is also a medium lampshade, same aisle at Target. I think it's Threshold brand, but I just kind of went around and picked out a lampshade that fit best. And the last thing that you're going to need is some paper and a set of scissors. I wanted a lot of variety in my color, so I went ahead and bought this Astro Brights brand because there were a lot of different color options. This one's also available at Target, but I actually got my particular set at Walmart because my Target store kept being out of this brand. I'm going to go ahead and link on the screen the video that I watched to learn how to make these paper stars. It's really simple and that video explains it really well. If you want to try and watch along and figure out how I'm doing it, that's fine. Basically, you sort of tie a knot in a piece of paper like a loose knot. You tuck one side underneath and then you just wrap it in the way that the paper kind of leans. Once you've created that beginning shape, then the paper kind of does the rest for you. In the video, she recommended at the very beginning when you make the knot not to fold the pages too much, but actually I found that that was very helpful for me, so it's really just doing it yourself and figuring out what works best. So what I did is I actually picked 2 shades of every color for the rainbow just because I wanted to have some variety in the way the lamp looked when it was finished. So obviously you don't have to do this, but it was kind of nice to mix colors. I just think that at the end the final product looked a little nicer. Plus in general it just kind of helps the colors flow upwards on the lamp. If you want the info, how I got this lamp to be perfectly filled. Basically, every single layer took about 4 sheets of paper. That leaves room for some that end up not working, like, it happens a lot of the time that you go to fold up the star at the end and the paper just does not want to cooperate. So, like I said, 4 pieces of paper for every color. I usually did 2 pieces of paper per color. I try to get these pieces of paper about a 1/2 inch, but as you can tell, I'm just sort of eyeing it and figuring out what works best. I kind of like that all my stars are different sizes. Again, it's just a personal preference. I like the way that it looks at the end if they're all a little bit different, but if you want stars all the same size, then you can go and get a paper cutter instead and just make sure that they're all pretty uniform. This took a long time, I'm not going to lie to you. I have been working on this lamp for a while. The process of folding stars seems like it's not going to be that labor intensive, but it's a little labor intensive. I was constantly leaned over, my back wound up hurting, but leaving room for some stars messed up along the way, 4 pieces of paper for color, and I was pretty much done. I did test this out once to make sure all of the colors were going to work, so this is not my first try filling up the lamp. I already put all of those colors in and just sort of estimated how many pieces of paper I was going to need. I finished the red section first, and then just sort of figured out if that was 1/6 of my space, how much more am I going to need. So if you have a different sized lamp than I do, then you can kind of go along with that method. Just figure out your first color and then figure out how much space you're going to need after that. But that's pretty much it. Because this lamp was designed for filling, it was a very easy process to fill the lamp up at the end and make it all rainbow-tastic. It looks adorable in my room. I am such a fan of the way this turned out. After having a lamp that was full of 3 colors for months, I am really pleased with the final product. So that is it. That is the end of my little instructional video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned a little bit more. And if you end up doing something like this for your own room, please send me a link, send me pictures, tweet me, whatever. I would love to see if you wound up making your own rainbow lamps. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in another video very soon. Bye!